Legendary musician Prince Rogers Nelson's sister Tyka Nelson passed away on Monday at North Memorial Health in Robbinsdale, Minnesota. She was 64. Prince's sister Tyka Nelson required medical assistance multiple times due to serious health issues in the weeks leading up to her death at age 64 on Monday. Nelson's son, President Nelson, announced her death Monday in a statement obtained by USA Today on Tuesday. Multi-instrumentalist, songwriter, author, Tyka Nelson, Prince's sister, died Monday, November 4th, at North Memorial Hospital in Robbinsdale, the statement reads. She is survived by her 2 sons, Sir and President, and 5 grandchildren. Over the years, Nelson established her niche in the world of music. Born on May 18, 1960, she hailed from Minneapolis, Minnesota. Her parents John L. Nelson and Matt Della Shaw were in the same field as jazz musicians. Her brother Prince Rogers Nelson, who passed away in 2016, was widely regarded as one of the greatest pop musicians of all time. Additionally, she has done stage performances in 2008 at the Twin Cities at Bunkers. She last performed in the 2018 Australian tour and was all set to perform again in June 2024, which would have been the final curtain call as she'd announced retirement. However, Nelson could not make it, citing health issues. Musician Paul Peterson worked with Nelson on her 2018 tour and was also the music director for her scheduled June concert. Although the two never met in person, Peterson claimed that he received a text from Nelson in August 2024 saying, "I can dance again." Tyka Nelson also said that she was working on a memoir during her retirement. Nelson decided to follow in her brother's footsteps. Some of her most popular tracks include Royal Blue, Yellow Moon, Red Sky, A Brand New Me, and Hustler, among many more. She also wrote the song Mark Anthony's Tune, as she reportedly had a crush on the latter. The track helped Nelson climb to the 33rd position on Billboard's Hot R&B/hip hop songs in July 1988. Nelson was also a singer like her famous brother, and she released 4 albums, the most recent of which debuted in 2011. She and Prince were both the children of musicians John L. Nelson and Matty Della Shaw. The Purple Rain singer also had several half-siblings, including a half-brother who died in 2019 at age 66. After Prince died from an accidental drug overdose in 2016, Nelson accepted the American Music Award for Top Soundtrack for Purple Rain on his behalf. The family statement remembers Tyka Nelson as the daughter of Matty and John Nelson. She was best known as Prince's sister and worked to keep his legacy alive with his fans attending fan and industry events. In addition, services will be private, and in lieu of flowers, the family has asked that you take care of one another. What he told me was that he wanted to be known as the world's most prolific songwriter, and with 984 titles to his credit and counting, he has done just that, she said at the time, continuing, on behalf of Prince, our wonderful friend, teacher, and brother, I humbly accept this award. Looking up and addressing her late brother, she added, until we see you again, this is for you. The musician, who passed away at North Memorial Health in Robbinsdale, Minnesota, reportedly made at least 6 times beginning in September this year to emergency medical technicians. Her last call was made on November 1st, 3 days ahead of her death, according to TMZ. Although her name isn't listed on every emergency call log, the outlet confirmed that every call was made either by her or on her behalf due to issues like bleeding in the GI tract, heart health issues, and pain from infection. On September 14th, she was rushed from her Minneapolis home to North Memorial Health Hospital in Robbinsdale, Minnesota. Last words. I'm getting older, the singer told the Minnesota Star Tribune before her final show. I really wasn't a singer. I'm a writer. I just happen to be able to sing. I enjoy singing. Speaking to Studio 10 in 2018, Nelson said she and her brother were very close growing up, and he was kind of told by my parents that he would have to take care of me. So wherever he went, I had to go too. She also shared that Prince helped save her life by getting her into rehab when she was struggling with substance abuse. Earlier this year, Nelson told the Minnesota Star Tribune that she was retiring from performing and was working on a memoir. I'm getting older, she said. "I really wasn't a singer. I'm a writer. I just happened to be able to sing. I enjoy singing." Nelson also recalled the last conversation she had with her brother 4 days before his death. "He kept avoiding questions," she told the Star Tribune. "I kept getting mad. I felt like, talk to me for 2 seconds. He'd change the subject, make a joke, and then we'd both laugh." She went on to say, "A couple of times I said, 'How are you really?' He didn't go into anything with me. That was bothering me. And he knew it was, but that was all he wanted to tell me." In September, a bombshell report from the New York Times Magazine said that Prince's ex-girlfriends accused him of abuse in an unreleased 9-hour documentary. According to the report, Nelson appeared in the documentary and described alleged abuse in their household from their father. Tyka Nelson has always kept her personal life away from the eyes of the media. She married Maurice Phillips, aka Ress Phillips, in 2010. He hails from South Bend, Indiana. The couple shared 6 children from their past relationships. Nelson jokingly called them the Black Brady Brunch. After Prince's passing, Tyka Nelson inherited his estate, as he had no spouse, children, or living parents. In accordance with Minnesota state law, Phillips supported his wife and family after Prince's demise. In a statement to Care TV, he said that he had been trying to protect Prince in the days following his tragic death. Nelson also released a song titled "Until," Ode to Ress, for her husband on her YouTube channel. In a statement shared with USA Today at the time, Prince Legacy LLC and music publisher and talent management company Primary Wave Music said, "We are working to resolve matters concerning the documentary so that his story may be told in a way that is factually correct and does not mischaracterize or sensationalize his life. We look forward to continuing to share Prince's gifts and celebrate his profound and lasting impact on the world."